In today's video, we are going to see Europeans finally understand why Americans are obsessed with the flag. So I've seen that through especially my more recent reactions. It's kind of the obsession is not the right word. It's the passion. A similar word was coming to me. Yeah, it's the passion you have, the love you have for your country. And the flag really represents that. The Star Spangled Banner, I've listened to that, some performances of it, history behind it as well. And yeah, just some songs that are, a reflection of the love you have for the United States, your home country. So let's see some footage. Let's see some examples of it here today. Or Europeans being surprised at it. Or they learn, why they love the country so much.
What is this?
What is?
I'm sorry. What is this? It's okay.
Not acceptable.
Okay, this is the American flag.
Generally one of my favourite things about America. Look at this.
So he didn't really say it there, but I think he was mad because it was put down, so it was not being respected. Like it was just.
What is this? I'm sorry. What is this? It's okay. What do you mean okay? This is the American flag.
Generally one of my favourite things about America. Look at this. They just have American flags everywhere. I'm just casually walking on the mall and there's this giant American flag.
Again, I'm from Australia. What? We don't have an Australian flag like in shopping centres, shopping malls. We call them shopping centres more, but or just in any locations. But I feel like there is so many when you're just traveling from what I've just seen through videos. I haven't been able to experience myself just yet, but there is just, wow, that's amazing.
They even have a giant one here. I love this. I love Americans for that. They have pride in their country and they have pride in their flag. If this was the UK, the flag would get torn down and you'd be branded for hate or something.
See, like we are as Australians and just Australia as a country, we are very similar to UK because I feel like we've got similar things happening. Like on actually Australia Day, when we used to celebrate Australia Day, now if you do, you could get called racist by people who don't support it. And to put it in context, without going too deep into this video, people who don't like it call the day Invasion Day. So you can go on a deeper research if you want. But yeah, sounds like it's very similar with the UK. Unfortunately, we don't have the same pride. But there is people, I'm sure it's same with UK, like they love their country, but then there's a portion that don't.
Their flag. If this was the UK, the flag would get torn down and you'd be branded for hate or something.
I've never seen anything that even comes close to that. Because the flagpole's 200 foot high. Look at the state of that. Oh my God. You don't ever have to doubt what country you're in here, do you? No. This is the flagpole at the bottom. Look how wide it is.
Wow.
I fit inside the fucking fucking bright. I fit inside the flagpole. They got
That's
a full
huge.
Trevi fountain as well, just for flagpole. Look at that.
Mental, isn't it?
I love a fountain. That's really beautiful.
As well, just for flagpole.
See, again, like that first clip, it's like they're giving it respect. Well, because the first clip he was angry, they weren't respecting it. But yeah, putting it like with the fountain, it's really beautiful.
Look at that.
Mental, isn't it?
Nothing even compares to that in England.
No.
No.
I don't know, if there is, I haven't seen it.
You'd
You'd never see an English flag that big.
This is just a random building. I don't even know what the importance of this building is to have a giant flag in front of it.
No one even knows what the building is. It's not like White House, right, is it?
People know that I am referring to the US of A. Being to America and you come to America, this is probably an observation that you will make. The American flag is absolutely everywhere. It's on people's cars, it's on buildings, random buildings. People have it outside their home. If they're in the South, they have it on their trucks. There are random giant flags, American flags everywhere, outside car dealerships as well. And I'm not sure if it's like a propaganda thing, but back home that is not common. It's on, yes, like the Welsh flag, the British flag are on most like stately buildings, castles, etc. But not like here. It's wild.
You know, there's one thing I absolutely love since moving to America from the UK, and it is that right there. The American flag flying everywhere, literally everywhere you go.
Do y'all need 24 American flags in here?
Hey guys.
Because, as I said, I researched, I did some reactions of the history behind it, and obviously it's out of the pride. And I feel like, oh, I'm actually learning here a little bit. But it's the story of it was the flag that it wouldn't fall. Yeah, one of my recent videos I did, because as I said, it was kind of the story behind it about the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. And yeah, the part of the title I put was the flag that refused to fall, because that was said as part of the video. So keeping it always up, I feel like it's part of that story.
Do y'all need...
Because, yeah, that's exactly it. That's how it happened.
24 American flags in here?
It's showing
Guys,
it
so
always
if you're a proud
will.
American or a proud veteran like myself, I fly flags 24/7, 365. I've got a lighted flagpole. I'm very proud of that flag. I fought for that flag. I would die for that flag.
We have just moved to Florida from
Wow.
the UK. If you're new here, welcome.
And see, even with his words, you can tell, like, that's so real. Like, his passion, his love. He fought for the country. So shout out to him as well. The respect you have for the veterans, it's as you would, but that's next level. As
Flag, I would die for that flag.
die for
We
the
have just
flag.
moved to Florida from the UK.
Wow.
If you're new here, welcome. My husband had finished 20 years in the British military. I was born in America, and we were like, you know what? Let's make the move. We made the decision about 4 years ago. We've been saving for 5 years, and it's taken about 2.5 years for the whole visa process. So today was quite a special day. We went over to Home Depot, we bought a pole and our American flag, and we got it up on the front of our house. We have been here now for 11 days, and we have loved every single minute. Yes, it has been stressful. Yes, it has been crazy, but we are having a great time. We have a few more pieces of key furniture arriving this week, and then I think we will be ready to start venturing out into our area and seeing what there is to do for fun. So the kids have only got a couple weeks left until they have to start school, so they have a bit of a shorter summer holiday this time, but we're going to see where we can go. So hopefully we've also got access to our amenities and our local 3 swimming pools we can go and investigate over the weekend.
Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. When international tourists touch down in the U.S., they are often caught off guard by the sheer scale of American patriotism, especially in Texas. Car dealerships like Galleria Chevrolet in Dallas are famous for flying massive 1,800 square foot American flags from towering 100-foot poles right off the highway. And with America's 250th birthday, the semi-quincentennial, being celebrated in 2026, this flag obsession is only getting bigger.
What is that?
That looks
Okay.
like something from outer space.
I might need to check out that. What's that? America's wildest stadium flyovers. Okay. I'll just speak that a bit of focus so I remember it when I'm editing this video, and then I might have to check out that. Okay.
Why?
It seems
It's
significant.
so thin. What is that?
I mean,
Wow.
Aliens.
James Cameron is jealous right now.
Wow.
I don't mind the hustle and the tussle. I don't mind the grind. You and me dancing on the Gideon time. On the Gideon time.
He's, wow.
Try to unplug it and turn it back on.
Oh, wow.
Unplug with the feeling.
He was fixing it.
It's gone.
Okay. Wow.
Walking the wild, walking the wild.
What I love about America so much
That's amazing.
is how patriotic you are. There's flags everywhere. I love it. I've got a flag over here. I want to see the American flag everywhere I go when I step foot in America. Keep going, America. Be patriotic. Celebrate yourselves on this 250th birthday.
Kind of hate for leaving this tattered old flag up on my house because I use my flag year round.
The reason I left it up is because I didn't want to go to Home Depot and spend $40 on an American flag that's not even made in America. And I was waiting for my order from the TikTok shop.
Yes.
This flag that I just picked up was $15 on TikTok.
What?
I like what he said there, to not go and buy one that wasn't made in America. Big yes on that.
Was $15 on TikTok.
What the hell is this?
It's Bass Pro Shops, Tinkerbell. This isn't Ulta.
Never seen so many American flags ever.
Wow.
In mine.
If that bothers you, you should go to Pakistan or somewhere else. Go to Iran. Just go somewhere else.
I'm in right now. But there's more, kids.
Why do you say kids? It's almost the 4th of July.
At the Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah, it's about Bass Pro Shop, boy. If you don't like it, get out of our country.
Yeah, I like the American there. So you don't like it, get out of our country. Yeah, the other guy, he was kind of just, I don't know, he seemed annoyed about it for whatever reason.
Bass Pro Shop, boy. If you don't like it, get out of our country.
Yeah. 74.
I love how all the Europeans that are here for the World Cup are like, this is the most patriotic country ever. I've never seen anything like it. Meanwhile, Americans are like, patriotism is dead. Nobody cares about this country anymore. And that's not true. So many of us cared so deeply about this country. We just got some bugs.
And I see that. I see that through my videos or like the comments. Like I see the love you have for your country is, next level. It's really, really, really beautiful. Because as I said, I might see bits and pieces of it, like in Australia, of people who love the country. But then there's so much negativity from other things. And saying, oh, we need to change this, yes. And you might have that as well. And that's maybe what she's referencing. Like, they need to be more patriotic. But it's interesting, or it might be interesting from your perspective when you see foreigners and how they feel about how it is in America in terms of the patriotism.
Meanwhile, Americans are like, patriotism is dead. Nobody cares about this country anymore. And that's not true. So many of us cared so deeply about this country. We just got some bugs to figure out, just like, anybody else. But like,
that's fair.
If you guys think you've seen patriotism, just wait till tonight. This is how we do No Kings.
I just picked it up. I'm military, so flags aren't supposed to touch the ground. And I mean, there's everything everywhere. People are looting and stuff. And I just figured, just to pick this up. I'm going to go home and wash it and probably hang it up on my porch or something. I guess I saw this as a sign of, like, we're going to get through this. It might take a few months to recover it, but, there's hope at the end of the day. You just got to have faith and just wait it out.
A lot of Brits won't admit it, but we are obsessed with the US. Like, deeply obsessed. They mock it constantly, but they know everything about it. We know all the states, we know all the fast food chains, we know all the music, everything. I love the Brits who are constantly like, America's gone downhill. And then they will spend about 4 hours watching New York apartment tours on YouTube. A lot of Brits love an excuse.
I was just going to say the point of listening to American music, watching American TV shows and movies. Like, that's such an ironic thing if they're going to say that. Take away a lot of things in pop culture that's by Americans. You'd have a lot less to entertain yourself with.
We'll spend about 4 hours watching New York apartment tours on YouTube. A lot of Brits love an excuse to act morally superior. Like, ooh, the US, I could never live there. Meanwhile, they're like Googling Miami condos in the background.
Someone explain to me why America has national flag everywhere. I'm Chinese, I live in China. We only have national flag in some international companies or government office. Nothing else special. But when I was in America, I saw the national flag is literally everywhere. And also even at some houses. So is there any special meanings? Because I didn't see any other country do that. Only America. But I have no idea what's that for.
See what I love? The why you do that? She's asking, is there any special meaning? What I've learned, there's not really a special meaning. Like I just saying before, you are so passionate and the love you have, you want to show that. It's as simple as that. I guess that is the meaning for you because it's your way of showing your pride in your country. But if that's not correct, you can correct me if there's any other reasons why what you see in the video, why there's this much passion.
We do that. Yeah. Only America. But I have no idea what's that for.
What is this?
Oh, this clip.
What is this? Okay. What do you mean okay? This is the American flag.
And it's
why is this
outdated? And
don't pull it away from me.
In my classroom, we support everyone.
She threw that in the trash.
But do you understand your position as a teacher has a lot of influence on all these kids? You understand that?
Okay, and do you understand your influence as a parent has a lot of influence on your child?
I'm going to be supportive of my child, but you need to keep the American flag up. You don't take the American flag down.
This is my
I was wondering, wait, because she was saying we need to be respectful of everyone. And then now I get it. I see the flag under it. It just, yeah, like we should respect everyone, but keep your traditions. I don't want to go too deep on it, but I like this man. He's kind of standing up. He's standing up for America here.
You need to keep the American
and the bigger issue, like this looks like maybe like college. Let me know, because they look older than high school students. But the real, even a big issue is when it's happening in like primary. We say primary school. You got elementary school, like young kids, like that. It's even worse.
Your child?
I'm going to be supportive of my child, but you need to keep the American flag up. You don't take the American flag down.
This is my classroom.
No, what are you doing?
This is my classroom.
I don't understand.
All right, Harley. How was
like,
your...
As I said, it's kind of an issue that is incorporated into that, but it's kind of a bigger issue as well. Yeah, but when it's taking over, they're trying to change things in the country of having the pride in your country, like, or having the pride in your flag. It's just, yeah, sneaking its way in, these little things. That's why it's good to see, like, this man stand up. And now this is 4th of July. Oh, yeah, I saw the celebrations for that was huge.
Second and 4th of July. 250.
250, a special one. An absolute sense of patriotism like no other. You feel it in your bones. And like, you get that regularly anyway, but on an event like this and a day like this, it's just like peak level patriotism. Yeah.
Across the nation, communities are raising massive new flagpoles and flying commemorative 1776 to 2026 banners to honor the milestone. It's a bold, emotional display of national pride that leaves overseas visitors absolutely speechless.
And they're cute. Wow. That works really well.
You and me dancing on my Gideon time.
Wisconsin? Okay. Firearms range. Yeah. Oh, and I said that too in one of these type of videos. It's like each state has its own feel to it as well. There might be similar, the states like that are close, and yeah, they've got a similar vibe, but it seems like like certain states have got their own feel to it. Not to mention, I've seen a video of like the different accents just in America. Like, you're all American, but the states, or the accents of the specific states can really vary. Okay. Wow, that's cool. Every year. Oh, that's so good. You even got the money. up. That's amazing. Wow. That's so good. Gatorades? Wow. Yeah. You'll never forget where you are, that's for sure. You got the fingers. Oh. Wow, that's huge. That says, I wonder what the Europeans in Dallas think of our giant state flags. Wow. So moving from Germany to America. Oh, what that way? What's that at the bottom? And the flags greeted you before the people did. Yeah. Texas. Oh. See, like I see Texas, they put their own flavor on it as well. Look at this. Yeah. Flags. Look at that. That one at the end right here says, you won't get lost at the Dublin airport. They'll make sure you go to America. You got a flight? You got a flight to America? This way. Well, that's the end of the video here. Yeah, the Europeans just understanding why Americans are obsessed with the flag. If you want to watch this original video for yourself, I'll leave a link to the description. Link to it in the description. New Gen Fair, they've been uploading a lot of these compilations. See, I love these compilations from real people. We don't see this side of America from the media. I don't want to like repeat that in every single reaction I do. I'm like, oh, we don't see this. The media doesn't like America. Boo-hoo. But it's nice to be exposed to this with the power of the internet now and the forms of like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of that to see people, like everyday people, their own experiences of America. That's not just all the stereotypical news and they talk about guns and all that type of stuff. The love for the country, the flag, I think gets kind of lost in all that talk. And yeah, you don't hear, and when there's news about Trump or something like that, it's like they jump on it as a reason, the media, when I say they, as a reason to just, hate on America a little bit and share that negative news. If something good happens, it's not promoted as much. So yeah, like they were saying throughout the video, the Americans in the video is just showing that patriotism, and I don't know, it's just exactly for that reason, because it's just you naturally love your country. It's not, or do you feel that a bit? You need to fight back against others that are talking down on America, or you don't really care about them, but you still want to showcase that. But anyway, either way, I love to see it because it's kind of being exposed to something, foreigners don't really see day to day, even on social media, not people's own experience. But again, like news channels, like it's just, if there's a news getting popular, it's negative. Like I said, it'll be Trump, or it'll be something of that nature, you know. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's good to see America painted in a positive light by everyday people. More reactions like this to come from a foreigner myself. I'm from Australia. So if you got any specific videos or topics you'd like me to do reactions on, let me know, and I'll see you in the very next video.